I've been told that people seem to think that I love to hear myself talk. And it is very true. I do love to hear myself talk. They'll never get me to admit it, but I do. All right. Smash JT, what do we got? Tell us about this marathon revival week.
Let's go. Time again. Everyone's favorite game to talk about, but not actually play, Marathon.
Imagine.
And tonight is Wednesday, July 15th, 2026 at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. And we have a total.
That was in the middle of dying last week at that time.
47 concordant players.
Yes.
On Steam DB. Currently playing this game together.
It's almost like the game's dog shit or something.
Game that allegedly cost upwards of $300+ million to put together for Bungie.
Yep.
And all the eggs in the basket have been put into this with a 24-hour peak of...
They got totally fleeced by Bungie. I think that this should be studied in business school. This should be like one of those monumental sales where they look at it and go, how the fuck did this happen? How were they able to fleece them? So like this, like honestly, Bungie should be being praised for upselling so much and like completely just under delivering everything. Like they pulled a rabbit out of 7 hats in a row. Like this should be like, I'd study this.
Just over 6,000.
I'm impressed.
To the game they have moved away from with no more updates, Destiny 2.
Yep.
Having once again, in this
Mogged
case,
them.
more than 10 times the amount of players. And yes, Destiny 2 is no longer being updated anymore.
Yep.
Yet they are moving on to Marathon after letting go of allegedly about half of the studio. See how that works out for them. We got r/highguard on Reddit. This is just sad. Think it's going to drop to 4K peak next week? I wouldn't be surprised, okay?
Well, we do live in that next week, and we know it didn't drop to 4K yet.
With this game, I've seen crazier. We also have r/marathon hate recapping what we talked about in the previous video with Marathon Revival Week. And this in itself is going like uber viral.
So I saw this post and I was just like, okay, I know nothing about what's happening. I got to talk about this. This is the silliest fucking thing. Cause I actually saw this post literally right before I was streaming today through a Legendary Drops short of all things. And it was talking about it. I think he had like the biggest quote of all time. If the game's not dying, then why do you need a revival?
Right now on social media with people just dunking left and right and using this post.
It needs to die to complete the trilogy of Concordia.
The cope with what's wrong with the Marathon players and how they just don't understand.
Let's go.
Why people don't want to play the game. And it's absolutely hysterical for a revival week. Paulie Somali says, so this Marathon revival thing was brought to my attention yesterday, but
I'm curious how many people play in Return to Lordran Day? Give me a second. How many people participate in Return to Lordran Day? There is no official or exact head count for Return to Lordran. The Steam PC, the highest traffic occurs PC where Dark Souls Remastered has previously peaked around 6,000 to 7,000 current daily players during the event window. So Dark Souls can get nearly about as many as their normal player count on their revival.
I thought it was a shit
That's
post,
funny.
Especially since the mods deleted it. Since Smash JT and Pirate Nation covered it today, I wanted to verify whether it was actually real or not. Turns out it's just as cringy as it is true. The Marathon community is truly special. As a link to the r/marathon link to it that has been since removed by a moderator, probably because everyone in the
everyone's clowning
like,
on it.
This quick.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Embarrassing us. Stop. Get the stuff out of here. What happened to Marathon's Revival Week? Mods stay modding. Only the mods can answer that. So send them a message and kindly post back here before this gets removed too. Mods are for sure UESC because OP was getting roasted. OP of that post is my best friend. He posted it in good faith and loves this game more than anyone I know. Hope he's okay. pathetic little edgelords would kill the entire industry for no real reason.
Nope. I will kill the entire industry because it needs to burn down. This entire industry deserves what's coming, and I want it to crash faster than slowly crash over time. Because the faster it crashes, the faster I get better video games. The faster you get better video games. The faster the video game industry returns to the glory that it used to be. You want this. You want this 100%, 110%. And you refuse to take what you need and what you want. Stop eating the shit. Let everyone else fix your problem.
This is absolutely hysterical. If you saw this, would you cringe or want to support? I think it's great. Look at this. They're even having a chat behind the scenes like, hey,
oh, Jesus.
I put this whole paper together, this book report for how we could save Marathon. Do you think it will be received well? Totally.
No.
Totally.
No.
This response. Oh, no. That's not what friends do. To be fair, we both are obsessed with this game and didn't consider the amount of hate and negativity that would come from its post. We thought this could potentially be an enthusiastic and positive momentum swing for the game. No, it's not. It's just an easy.
Like, well, I mean, they've got 15,000 players right now, which isn't bad. That's good for them. Now, is it good in the eyes of Sony? I don't think so.
Do not move forward with this kind of stuff. Oh my God.
Interesting photo to follow that up with.
This is, but if this is him posting that they're friends in real life and this is the picture they posted of each other,
okay.
What? Holy crap. Paul Savage, quote, that post was adding fuel to the fire and giving the other fans plenty of content. We don't need any more negativity or damage than we already have. Feel free to keep promoting the game, whether it's a revival week, a bake sale, or whatever tickles your fancy. You keep being you, r/marathon. The post was adding fuel to the fire. So we can't elevate the game we all love because weirdos will make YouTube videos about it? Okay.
Okay. We just said the same thing. Weirdos will make YouTube videos about it. Well, no, it's not that weirdos will make YouTube videos about it. You did something goofy and everybody's goofing on you about it. I think that's normal human behavior. Just going out there on a limb.
Am I the weirdo?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather be a weirdo than a normie then at that point.
It was a good initiative and shouldn't have been deleted. I literally saw a YouTube video about it on my feed before ever seeing the post.
I think that might be the problem.
Wonder if it was mine. The original post made it sound like we're pretty desperate to get more players to play Marathon. Well,
you are.
Aren't you?
Yeah, you are.
With the obvious facts of dwindling player counts every day and the stigma that the game and Bungie, it obviously paints a picture that the game is slowly dying. It makes us look silly in the process.
It is not slowly dying. It is already dead. The process is over. The effect is there, right? You know when people die, they usually like convulse a little bit. They'll, maybe in the process of dying, they'll become suddenly lucid for a little bit of time in order for them to, like, I guess, maybe tie up loose ends. That's kind of where we're at right now. They're already dead. They're convulsing right now.
And for them, it's good content. No.
You had to leave. We're talking about
it is
our second favorite topic, content. Marathon.
And to show that we're not doing very well. I love the game.
We're talking about Marathon's revival day.
Whatever my schedule allows. More on the weekends depending. I'm playing till the wheels fall off. I'm not desperate for more players or anything like that.
Yes, you are.
Funniest thing about all this, and I'll say this till my face turns blue. If you enjoy a game, I'm happy for you. You do you, bro. Like, go play your game.
True.
But if you're going to
don't deny reality over it
and try to talk people into playing the game with you and people are laughing at it, expect to get roasted.
Yep.
Like that. There is no harassment.
I love my garbage. There are games that I have that are complete garbage, and I unironically love them. It's like, this is like, I'm willing to admit this is a garbage game. If I want you to play the garbage game, and I say, hey, I want you to play this game with me, and you laugh at me, I would totally expect that to be, that's a fair reaction. I'm not going to judge you for that reaction. You're totally right in love and laughing at me. I like it, but you still have a right to laugh at me over it. Insert Skeletor joke here.
Hatred,
exactly.
Jealousy. It's literally just gamer banter. If you want to avoid this, go play the game.
I don't have a game that I can immediately point to.
They need you.
But I know they exist.
Far more than the views are needed here. The game needs you. So get off the internet and go play the game if you love it so damn much. But the idea that a positive social media campaign should be shut down because we're afraid of vulture content YouTubers is garbage.
No.
You're literally playing.
No, you should just be unashamed at it. Like, who cares? What you really should be saying right now is, mods, you should leave the post up because yes, people are going to laugh at it, but at least it's getting coverage.
Like, of the huge hate campaign on the game actually hurting the game and its player base, which is something people deny for some reason. Never play scared. Oh my God. This is some new levels of cope that before this game came into existence, I didn't even know was real. And then on top of all this, we have Paul Tassi. Unblock me, Paul. And Paul Tassi's been pretty quiet when it comes to Marathon as of late. He's trying his best.
I wonder why.
Shuffle his card.
The Odyssey is going to make a bunch of money, win a bunch of awards, and millions of people will love it. Hating it sight unseen because you want to be part of an edgy anti-woke movement spamming buzzwords and slurs in comment threads is just a miserable way to live. Well, Paul, we have the actual numbers nowadays, and it seems like people actually didn't like the movie. Interesting how reality seems to disagree with you.
And move away from
most of the time
as subtly as possible. It's not working at all. He's now talking about the movie The Odyssey.
I feel like there's a game that is pretty universe.
The Odyssey is
there's pretty universe, not like, but the arts, time, and the characters in the story. But there is I don't know what you're trying to say there. Either that's a failure on my part at reading.
Going to make a bunch of money, win a bunch of awards, and millions of people will love it. Hating it sight unseen. Because wait, aren't you loving it sight unseen? Hold the fucking phone here, Paul. What? Because you want to be part of an edgy anti-woke movement, spamming buzzwords and slurs in.
I'm going to be honest with you, Paul. I don't want to be part of an edgy anti-woke movement. I have been pushed into whatever movement you want to say that I'm part of because I don't like these things. And just the fact of having an opinion of not liking it automatically puts me in this whatever bucket you want to put me into. I didn't want to become part of it. You pushed me there. You forced me to be there. So if you're going to force me to be there, I'm going to make your life bad because I don't want to be forced to be anywhere.
Comment threads is just
I'm going to go out of my way to make sure that your life is terrible.
If you enjoy the movie, I'm happy for you. As I always say with all this stuff, people are allowed
but
to
I want to remind you every day that it's a garbage movie.
Discourse conversation. That's, I don't know. I feel like someone who works at Forbes would know this. Maybe he needs to be educated on it. Ryan Chud Foster said, clearly it's going to make a ton of money and win awards. That doesn't make it a good movie or doesn't mean we can't have problems with it. An industry full of like-minded people detached from reality who make fake awards doesn't mean anything.
So true.
Compulsion Games and South of Midnight. You know this. Stop playing dumb. Paul Tassi says, like-minded people detached from reality, huh?
Yes, it's called a cult. Cults exist. Are you trying to deny the fact that the Branch Davidians were a thing? I don't think you could.
And William Harold says, critics loved
L. Ron
Marathon
Hubbard?
too. To the reply, Paul Tassi says, give me your top 10 games of all time, and we'll see how many critics liked.
Imagine.
Come on, Paul. Come on. That's your response?
That's a pretty weak response. Okay, you messed up a little bit, but there's a game that people don't like all that much, but the art style and music is very good. I think that there's a lot of games like that. Like there actually are there are a lot of games like that. That doesn't narrow it down at all.
He makes a very valid point about how the critics.
But I think I know what
Marathon.
you're talking about.
And Paul's like, let's move the goalpost. Give me 10 games you like. Let's have a different conversation of something else. Which, while we're on the topic of Paul being in love with the Odyssey, I couldn't help myself. I went over and checked my local theater to see how the ticket sales are going. Yep. And one of the screenings for their biggest theater has a total of 8 tickets sold so far for tomorrow.
Damn.
8 tickets. Oh, wait. No, sorry. 9, 10. I miscounted. I didn't see.
That's tragic.
Who's this guy on the far left? Who gets that seat? Why would you buy that seat? That is the most what? I mean, this one's random enough, but what are we doing over here, bro? Like,
I'm gonna bet you that some of these are just people purchasing multiple tickets. I could see that happening.
Some questions right now.
People are weird like that.
Hold on.
I must support the Odyssey.
Sus. Very sus. Why would you get a chair alone in the theater? Oh, wait.
You doubt that I've heard of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I'll have you know, I have played through the first chapter of that. I have in fact heard of Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Oh, I think it's making sense. Now. Anyways, back to Marathon.
Let me see.
r/Highguard game is a treasure trove. If you're having a bad day and you need a laugh,
I have played it for 19 minutes. Back when it was, I think I played it the first episode for free or something like that.
I highly recommend going to r/Highguard game on Reddit.
I certainly have heard about it.
All they do is just dunk on Marathon.
I've also heard that, yeah, a lot of people really didn't. Something about the ending or something like that. Don't they have like a sequel coming out or something? I don't know. I haven't been following it for a while, but
all day, and it's fucking hysterical. Marathon blowing up to 500,000 players. What the Christ were we wrong about the game all along? Look at this.
Pal World right underneath it.
2 million all-time peak, 500,000. Oh wait, that looks like a little bit of a editing error. Putting Marathon on top of Pal World there.
Also, I don't think Marathon came out in January 2024.
That's not Marathon at all. That's Pal World. And we also have.
That's totally fine. I get it.
I hope it brings.
I totally understand that 100%, Colin.
The same quality as 4 did.
Like.
Talking about Highguard.
I know I have a fucking ton of games that, yeah, maybe a lot of people didn't like it, but they're definitely my jam. I totally understand that.
Because poking fun at season 5 of Marathon that they were talking about previously, Highguard never even got past season 1.
Jesus.
So, yeah, 5 is looking pretty far away. And in case you're out of the loop, r/Highguard, out of the loop, why does the sub hate Marathon?
Imagine. I wonder why.
I remember checking out this sub when Highguard was taken down, and a random Marathon post from here recently got pushed to me. I checked out the sub again, and it seems to be more or less anti-Marathon. Was there another Jeff Keighley moment that I missed? I didn't play either game. And amazing.
Nova, you're correct. It might be trash, but it's my trash. Thank you, Nova. Hey, Nova, how's Skyrim going, by the way?
Responses here, like,
I'm sorry, that was venomous.
Have a conversation.
I'm not going to be that venomous to you, Nova. You're my mod. I can't do that.
Steam chart watchers hate watching the Concordian timeline.
The Concordian timeline must come true.
Fulfilled. Everyone over on r/Highguard are like, one of us.
Is r/Highguard becoming more based, more chud? Have we actually colonized the colonizer's space?
have us bring this game down to.
Hell
It
yeah.
is absolutely hysterical. And we'll leave it at this. I know that the video's been going long enough, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I haven't given an update on Polish Tamales Marathon Day updates recently, and I'd be remiss if I ignored this. Marathon Day 132, back from the dead. Marathon reached 6,598 concurrent players on Tuesday evening, down from 6,755 the week before. For context, March's Tuesday peak hit 66,593. Destiny 2's concurrent player count reached 66,339 last night. That's the 38th day in a row that Destiny 2 has beaten Marathon.
Imagine.
And until Destiny 2 gets taken offline completely, it will always.
I'm telling you, it's not a trio, it's an Exodia. Oh, but hey, the developers of Bindi made a really good signal that everyone likes. Awesome. I'm not sure what that signal is, but hey, I'm willing to support any devs if they do stuff that their community likes. So good on them. And you think that it's an Exodia. What do you think the other pieces of Exodia are? Are they games or are they like other types of things like industry trends?
Be beating Marathon. Petition for Destiny 3 has reached nearly 400,000 signatures,
which is
and the Marathon
like
development
four
team
times, five times the amount of peak players of Marathon.
They had been quiet lately, but now with mid-season 2 update coming soon, they want to hear from you. In the post, the team announced a blog post coming later this week to preview several changes updating on July 21st, including balance adjustments, vault breaker mode, weapon tweaks, and a buff for cradle progression. Full patch notes on that day as well. Team invited open feedback.
Undecided?
As players,
but you can't claim that it's something without something to make the claim with.
I'll link this post in the description.
The final pieces have yet to be revealed. I see.
Or feel free to pause it and read through the whole thing. But I see. As far as if the team like took me aside,
it's a vibe check.
Bungie
I get
called
you.
me on the phone and was like, "Smash, we need your help, bro."
You meant to say sequel. No worries.
What do we do to fix Marathon?
It's that spell check, right?
Well, first off, if you don't watch my videos,
keep spell checking the wrong. Was it the wrong word?
To save Marathon, and only one way, and it's gonna take more money than you have. So you
that happens so much to me.
But it is basically starting over from.
That's why I have to hire a copy editor for everything that I write.
Mode for the game, and maybe, just maybe, if it's good enough, then maybe people will jump in.
I don't think people will. I think too many people have been burnt on it.
Extraction shooter phase of it and what more can come out of it. But until you do something outside of the main draw of your game,
I hope you're right, Nova.
Nothing.
Hope you're right about that.
Change because nobody wants to play that, and the people that are buying it are walking away from it.
Yep.
So you have an opportunity to at least try to salvage something by giving people what they've been begging for from day one. Get away from the live service. Give them a campaign mode, even a multiplayer campaign mode to go through it together and progress together with it. And then add on what Marathon is right now on top of what should have been there.
I think the problem is, JT, I guess speaking not directly at you, but to the video, I think too many people have already been burned on Marathon. Like, it is an abrasive game because it was made to be an abrasive game. Mechanically speaking, people can enjoy it because it's your typical Bungie flair. But I am not going to undervalue the art style because I don't think people even like the art style. Because the art style that it was made in was made to be abrasive, uncomfortable, and unwelcoming. I do not like their boxy as shit, fucking disgustingly neon-coded garbage dog shit art style. I fucking hate it. And I think a lot of people also have that opinion, and it's turning them off of the game subconsciously. Whether or not they can, admit it in the front of their mind is completely different than how they actually feel about the game. I think that's a major dissuading factor in keeping people away from it because it is uncomfortable and hostile to play. Secondarily, all of the other shit comes into play with it as well. People just don't want to play the game. It looks dog shit. It looks like it was kind of designed by committee in a way. The characters are stupid looking. It's gross. And it's an affront to gaming. And people are done with it.
Originally. But they're not going to do that. They're just going to say, hey, thanks for the feedback. Anything easier and cheaper? Any ideas? No. No! You lose. Good day, sir. Jill Valentine says, need new character skins and models,
Hell
but
yeah.
campaign mode might have had me try it. That's what I'm saying. If there was a campaign mode and it was good,
Nah, never let these
I
people
might have
forget what they've
been
done to you.
interested to dive into the lore of the game and find
Nope.
out more about it.
Nope.
As
Never
it
let
stands right now,
never let these people
It's ugly as
forget what
fuck, and
they've
I
done
don't
to you.
care. Like, sorry.
Thank you.
I'm over it.
He said
Real
it.
Wandering Slacker.
Thank
What's
you.
up, man? Final Fantasy 14 did it, but it was a massive undertaking.
He said it. It's
and
ugly as
now
fuck.
they're
It
the
is.
number one
It is
MMO.
ugly as
Can
sin.
Marathon do it? Lol. No.
Ugly
I don't
as
think I
sin.
could have said it better myself. Very true. Very true. Batman says the original core art of the game is the problem. It can't be saved. It needs to be gutted.
Wow, they're actually all saying it. Holy shit.
I think there's something to be said for even an ugly game can be successful.
True, it can,
if it
but
has
not this type of ugly.
That's interesting and draws you to want more out of it. When I played it, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm glad this was free, and I'm not interested in continuing to play this. So
imagine.
And Brian Morsis says, if they wanted to Marathon to be a good game, they should have updated the original game using modern game engine instead of this slop. Yep. But
did they not use a modern engine?
Greedy. They thought the infinite money train of live service was just waiting for them.
Interesting.
If they just threw anything together and was like, oh, it's just like Marathon that we started with. The irony of Bungie.
I don't know anything about whether or not their engine is fucked up or not. I don't think that it's probably got a problem with an engine, but that's my uneducated opinion on it. I haven't played it.
Bookend of art.
Who knows? Oh, why are we immediately going into this should be blocked? I should have ads blocked on YouTube. No, thank you. Get out of here, you stupid fucking YouTube Premium. Stop advertising this to me. I don't want anything to have to do with this. Your ads are predatory. Get it out of my fucking face. I don't want to fucking see it. Stupid AI bullshit. Fuck off. Sorry, I showed my power level there a little bit. I know nothing about the original Marathon, so did it even look like what it is now? It did not. Hang on, let me grab this for you. Have you ever played Doom? Because it looks a little bit like Doom. It looked... This is a good one. Looked like this. This was the original Marathon. Got a little bit of neon. It was all like... It's all boxy because of how old the game is. This... That's not... Can I open this image right here? Open image in new tab. This is like what the characters look like, and you were fighting aliens. Definitely not like the fucking Garbo slop that they've been kind of pushing towards us.